end of 2019 is here. Nat, the shopping list is ready to be created.
Oh, this is scary. Like, I'm excited and terrified at the same time.
Now, this isn't going to be like a complete, here's every game that's coming, because as much as we'd love every game that's coming.
The segment would go for probably 5 hours.
The segment would go forever, and we just would miss games and anything. So we're just going with the biggest releases, stuff that has kind of got us a little bit more excited than other things out there. And we'll see how that goes.
So, the first game coming out is Spyro, which is on the 3rd. So, just a few days away for Spyro.
3D platformers are back in fashion, Nat. Honestly, they are. And Spyro is like one that I liked from the past. I wasn't a big PlayStation kid back then. I mostly played that on friends' PlayStations, but I'm ready for some more Spyro action. I know a lot of people are excited for it.
I am too. I haven't played these ones because we didn't have a PlayStation. Excited to play this one, and this is one that we will be getting. It is already pre-ordered.
Okay. Does this sit up there with the rest of the 3D platformers for you? Is it a little bit like, I don't mind, this is the B tier, it's just not quite up there with the A tier?
It wouldn't be quite up there for Mario, with Mario and Banjo for me.
Okay.
So it would be a B plus tier.
Okay, B plus. I'll take that. Daemon X Machina.
Daemon X Machina. Now, this one looks interesting. To me, this is a game I thought I wouldn't like, but I played the test fire thing they did off it.
They did basically almost a beta where people could test it out.
Yeah.
They could give feedback. I assume they wouldn't have time to implement that feedback, but it actually looks like they have. They've taken it on board. And now this little mech fighter game, which actually looks like a big mech fighter game, looks like it's pretty good. I'm really interested in it, actually. From playing it in the first place, I thought it was pretty good and interesting.
Yeah, I agree. It's not the type of game that I would normally play. So to give something new a go, I'm excited for.
So Daemon X Machina is coming out on the 13th of September.
That it is.
Next up, we have Castle Crashers, which actually just got announced, I believe, I think this morning I let you know about it.
Oh, wow.
But Castle Crashers is coming out on the 17th. Now, do you know what Castle Crashers is now?
I remember seeing the trailer for it, but I think you might need to refresh my memory.
Okay, so this is a little, I can't really refresh you that much because I haven't played more than the first few minutes of it.
Okay.
But it's like a little brawler game. Like a little hack and slash, play up to 4 players. Apparently it's a lot of fun. So I'm interested to try it out and see what it actually is. It's a little indie game.
Yep, could be a fun multiplayer game.
Definitely. Since we're sticking on the 20th here, No Kuni. If you don't know what No Kuni is, it's a RPG game. I love the art style. It
has a great story.
Well, a lot of it's done by what's that studio called now? Ghibli.
Yes.
A lot of the cutscenes and stuff are done by them, but even the art style of the game just looks beautiful and in that style.
It does.
Full of little monsters, kind of like a Pokemon style adventure. And so that was definitely a little special one for me. So that's the 20th as well. Link's Awakening, again, let's keep piling the 20th. Here we go. Everyone.
I mean, if people are going to buy a Switch Lite and all these games on the 20th, they're going to be spending a fair bit of money.
Out of every day from here to the end of the year, the 20th is where you got to sit down and just start budgeting in your head. Okay, where's my hours going? For
some reason, everyone was book it in for September 20th.
I don't it's the day to go to apparently for the year.
Exactly.
If I was these people, if I was these publishers, I would be maybe let's just avoid that day, but just a little bit. Sneak it out on the 18th.
There was even some smaller titles that I noticed that were coming out on the 20th that didn't make it onto the list.
Any of these titles just came out 2 days earlier. I'm feeling 2 days earlier, everyone would be like, oh, I can't wait 2 days for this game. Oh, this game's already here. Bingo, bango, boingo, Nat.
Exactly.
Money's out of the wallet flying on the table and you're walking home with a copy of No Kuni.
Link's Awakening, yeah, super excited for that one.
So obviously this is the return of the old school Game Boy Lynx, the original Game Boy Lynx game.
Yeah.
Lynx game. Zelda game. And yeah, I haven't played this, so I'm actually...
No, I haven't either.
I've only played a little bit of it again, so I'm excited to actually give this a go and see what this is like.
Yeah, me too. And the art style looks so cool in this.
Oh my goodness, Nat. I just want to eat it.
You want to eat it?
Oh my
okay.
goodness. It's it looks like just a delicious little popsicle that I could just, eat up. Yum.
And also, Untitled Goose Game finally got a release date.
I don't believe it. Oh,
we have been waiting so long for this.
Okay, so I've been excited, Nat, for Untitled Goose Game. We've been waiting for them to title the Goose Game for a while, which, by the way, is still Untitled Goose Game. But we've been waiting for this little title to get a title and a release date. It finally got one. Our wishes, our prayers,
finally,
they've been answered.
The Goose Gods have smiled down on us.
The Goose Gods have blessed us with their goosey goodness. They've honked in our direction.
But have they blessed or cursed?
Well, the blessing, Nat, some call it a monkey paw, but this is actually what I call a goose's. What are their paws called? A flipper. We wished upon not a monkey's paw, but a goose's.
Oh.
A goose's flapper. Let's just call it that.
Okay, we'll call it a flapper.
Okay, because this blessing comes to the curse, Nat, of that it's coming out on the 20th.
I know why.
The 20th of September.
Why?
Oh my goodness. Goose game.
So you couldn't have done it like a week earlier or a week later.
Oh, just any time other than the 20th. Or like, I'm sorry, but No Kuni, Link's Awakening,
the Switch Lite, if people are getting it.
The geese are known for their fighting skills now, but they've got a fight on their hands today. I tell you what, against those games, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's going to be a day one play for me.
Now, this is just on the eShop, isn't it? It's not a physical.
As far as I know, I'm sure it'd be one of those games. It looks like the way the reception is to this game, as well as it's going to do, it looks like one of those games that one day in the future, limited run or something like that will pick up. I'd say so.
See, I've been so excited for this game for so long, but now I'm like, well, I want to wait to see if it's going to get a physical. So now I don't know what to do.
Oh yeah, sure it will, but like whether you want to wait, I don't think I want to wait. I just want to play the goose.
I know,
Give
it
me
looks
the goose.
so much fun.
Chase the goose. All right, let's move on from the goose game. Dragon Quest 11.
Yes, Dragon Quest 11 on the 27th.
I'm pumped. I still haven't tried the demo. I'm pumped for this. I'm going to try this demo. The 10-hour demo we talked about last week. But that's the 27th, Nat. Like, that, right after all of these big games come up, it's like, boom, straight back in with another huge RPG.
It's like, so that's just the September list. It's like, how are you going to have time to play all those games? Because, I mean, Dragon Quest 11 is going to be a massive game.
So let's just do a quick roundup here again of September. So let's remember this. Again, remembering that Nat squeezed a couple of physicals in here. Spyro, Oninaki, Daemon X Machina, Castle Crashers, Tetris 99's, the Switch Lite, if that's your thing, No Kuni, Link's Awakening, Untitled Goose Game, and Dragon Quest 11, just to mention the big ones, Nat.
Jeez, I mean, if I was getting all these games, I think I'd have to tell my work, just direct my pay straight to eBay.
No, just hook it into their veins. Who would have time for, like, in September, you have a whole month. Who would have, like, I don't think I could finish Dragon Quest 11 in that month.
No, exactly, me neither. That's just insane.
Oh, it's crazy times.
It's such a busy month.
Yeah, anyway, October. Let's move on to October here. Let's prep everyone's October. Because
exactly.
It doesn't slow down that much. Don't get too excited, everyone.
No, this is still a decent sized list also.
Okay, so I've made a couple cuts here already now, but we're going to jump straight into Trine 4 Collection.
I've never played a Trine game. So I have actually pre-ordered the collection because I'd like to try all of them.
Yeah, I've played some of the Trine games before. I've never finished them, but I've played them. I rather like them. They're just like, again, Nat, because once an episode we have to bring up the Lost Vikings. They're very, very similar to Lost Vikings.
That's funny because it'll be brought up later as well in the episode.
Oh, please, Nat, stop. So Lost Vikings, you're controlling 3 characters, but you're swapping between the 3, and they all have their own puzzle-solving abilities to get through these 2D levels, basically.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm excited for it, because I love the Lost Vikings, so...
Although I think one of them went to 3D. Maybe the 3D or something like that. I forget.
Ooh.
I haven't played that one, though. If it did. Anyway, that was coming. Trine 4, the collection is coming out on the 8th of October.
So you've got a little bit of a lull period between Dragon Quest 11 on the 27th and Trine on the 8th.
Pump out those 2 weeks. You'll be fine, don't worry.
You can get that Dragon Quest 11 finished in those weeks.
Oh, no one's going to be fine, Nat.
No.
The Witcher is coming out on the 15th.
I'm excited for The Witcher.
So just as you wrapped up your Dragon Quest 11 playthrough, you've somehow managed to fit in your 100 plus hours probably into Dragon Quest 11. Boom, Witcher.
Now straight back into The Witcher with another probably 100 plus hours.
Oh man, the RPGs, the JRPGs of this one, Western RPGs, are coming in thick, hard, and fast.
They are.
And you're excited. You told me you're excited for The Witcher.
I am.
This is
I
interesting.
am. Like, I've seen you play a bit of it on the PS4, and
okay.
I liked what I saw.
Okay. It was you know what I remember? It was a difficult game for me.
Oh.
Maybe it's just because it was a slow start, but it was a difficult game. It required timing, required precision in some points. It required you to be like, I'm going to potion up my sword now, and then I'm going to
potion up my sword.
Potion. Well,
I just imagine him dipping his sword into a big potion. There we go.
I don't know, Nat. It's been a long time since I played The Witcher.
I know. I get what you mean. It just sounded funny saying potions on your sword.
Yeah. The game, though, yeah. Like, I don't know if I'll get back into it again.
Yeah.
I always want to, but The Witcher to me is a game that I just need to set upon a massive amount of time. I never bothered.
Exactly. I am, terrified for this game.
So The Witcher is coming out the 15th.
Yes.
Next up, we have Digimon
So, Cybersleuth.
which is Cybersleuth and the second one to that, Hacker's
Yes.
Memory.
Yeah.
That little collection is coming out then.
Yeah. So, again, I can imagine these games being quite long. And that there's
Yeah.
2 on this one as well now.
I know, like, I don't know where to find the time for these 2 in there either. But like, I honestly don't think I will. I know, like, I hear so many people tell me, like, they're really good games, like, really good Digimon games. They're so underrated. And so, like, if it was a quiet time of the year, like, let's say slip this out in January, February, I might be like, oh, I might dive into these, give this a go. But
Yeah.
right now, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, me neither. And I'm excited for it because I haven't played any Digimon games, so it's definitely something I want to give a go.
So Digimon is coming out the 18th. I know that you're into your 3D platforms.
I sure am.
3D platforms. We've already talked about one,
Yes.
the revival, how these are coming back into the
They
light.
are. They really are.
Well, the good news is the next one is coming up is A Hat in Time on, again, the 18th.
Yes. Oh, I want to play this. I really do. But it's so expensive here in Australia.
I know.
It's like $80 for the physical. It's like, that's a bit much.
Over here, it's not great. But A Hat in Time looks amazing.
I
Matt.
know, it does. It really does. I want to play it so badly.
I hear
Yeah.
so many good things about it as well.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll have a cheaper digital price if we ever buy digital games.
I'll just wait for it to come on sale.
No. I would buy digital, but Nat doesn't let me buy digital games.
I'm sorry. I'm a physical collector. Love my physical games.
I know. I wouldn't hold it against you. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz Snatch. So this is coming out on the 29th of October.
Now, I'm not as excited for this one as what you are.
But I don't understand why now. The Super Monkey Ball looks so colourful. It looks so fun. It looks like just rolling a ball around in ridiculous ways.
It does. I think I've played a little monkey ball in the past.
Have you? Okay,
And
interesting.
I don't know. I think I struggled to keep the ball on the actual, tiny, tight little platforms.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
I fell off a lot.
Oh, okay. I think it's going to be fun. I reckon that it's going to be one of those games that I will be like, I didn't expect to get this much fun out of rolling a little ball around. Anyway, that's coming out on the 29th. We are going back to the past, but this one isn't a link. This one isn't a link to the past now.
Yeah, no, it's not.
This one is the Disney Lion King and Aladdin, like his collection, if you want to call that.
Yeah, exactly. So the 2 games on the one cartridge. I'm actually excited for this because I didn't actually play The Lion King or Aladdin back in
didn't you?
the SNES days.
Okay.
No. So I'm excited to give them a go. But again, I'm worried about that price tag. So it's $80 game again. And I don't know, I'm just imagining because they were SNES games and like Mega Drive games, that they're not actually going to be that long.
Yeah, they're not that long, but like I think they're the type of games that are really challengingly hard.
Yes, I could imagine
Like
so.
I heard Lion King in particular was just like, oh god, this is ridiculous. And so like that might take you a little while to get those kind of platforming mechanics down and get over the hump of BS, let's call it that. I heard that the SNES version of the Lion King isn't included in there. It's a Genesis version.
Oh, why would they not put the SNES version on?
I don't know. I don't even know what the consequences that in there. I just
Yeah.
heard that. Anyway, Disney, The Lion King, Aladdin is coming out on the 29th. I'm actually glad that's a short game because it means we might be able to get it through. That
Well, yes, short but expensive.
Yeah, it's exactly expensive as well. Luigi's Mansion 3, Nat.
I am so excited for this game. Probably out of every game on this list, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most. And because this one's gone back to just being in the one mansion or hotel in this case,
Yeah.
compared to, splitting them up how they did in Dark Moon. So I'm super excited to jump back into another Luigi's Mansion, and I'm really hoping that it's going to be just as fun as what the first one was.
So I'm glossing over this list right now, and I haven't actually done this yet. I haven't thought about the end of the year and what is my most anticipated game. But Luigi's Mansion's got to be it. Like that for me is my most anticipated game coming out at the end of the year. So, of course, it's coming out on the 31st.
Of course, that makes perfect sense.
Halloween. And yeah, I think this is going to be really cool. I had a look at that new footage that kind of came out recently with them going back into like another spot in the mansion in the garden, and that looks really cool as well. So I think they're going to do a really good job of this one. We have one more October game here.
We
Nat.
do, but we don't have an actual date for it yet.
No, so around the time that A Hat in Time came out with their date, I believe that Yooka also came out and said that we're releasing a game out around then, in October.
Ukulele and the Impossible Lair.
Yeah, so this is their latest game. This is their 2D platforming style one.
Yeah.
Although they have an overworld that is also
That is
a
3D,
3D overworld that you're going to be exploring as well. So that, I think it's going to be interesting. It almost feels like he is like playing A Link to the Past and then like finding levels in that and jumping into a 2D Mario level.
So yeah, hopefully this game does get a date announced for it soon. It's probably going to come out like on the same day as it had in time.
Yeah.
They'll like try and compete against each other.
I should offer a little bit of a correction there to myself as well. I said kind of like Mario. The levels themselves actually looks a lot more like Donkey Kong style physics as far as like the way you can roll around and jump and like just the physics of the game look a lot more like that.
Well, I enjoyed the first ukulele, and I mean I know this one's a completely different style, but I'm excited
You're
for
into it? You're into it? You're
I'm
down?
into it. Definitely into it.
Okay. November is up next, Nat.
November is up next, and that's got no sign of slowing down.
No, don't hide those wallets yet.
No.
So on the 1st of November, we have one that I'm actually looking forward to that I'm glad you put on this list. I don't know about a lot of other people out there, but Destiny Connect.
Yeah, this game looks cool.
This is your typical JRPG on its way over here. Very much. It's got a weird style and art that I struggle to even name unless I say like, oh, it looks like a PS2 game, but actually kind of good, like not like PS2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It definitely is a different, more like unique art style that you don't really see these days.
And it looks like it has a unique story. Like it's all based around like the
Y2K,
Y2K, you know, and like everything just kind of went to the poo bag from there.
Like Y2K actually did happen.
Like it actually happened, and we're trying. I think we're trying to stop it from happening and going back in time and stuff. A lot of time mechanics. So I'm interested to see how that little JRPG turns out.
Definitely interested in that one. And like you said, it's the 1st of November.
And then next up, Nat, what do we have next up?
So Layton's Mystery Journey. So this one I'm excited for. I don't think you are too much.
Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy.
I'm interested in trying a new one, trying it on the Switch, just seeing how it plays.
Yeah, I'm worried because I haven't heard great things about it. But at the same time, I hear like a lot of bad things about games that I love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just your own opinion. Give it a try yourself and then decide.
Although I like in saying that, I love the original Layton games.
Me too.
They just hook me like anything. So, that's why like this is definitely one on my list here of like check out. So that's coming out on the 8th of November.
Yes.
Next up we have Disney's Tsum Festival. I think
so the 8th of November is a busy day also.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even realise that. I'm looking at our list now. Welcome to September 20th, November edition.
Yes, exactly.
Because not only do we have Layton's Mystery Journey, but then we also have Disney Tsum Festival, Disgaea 4, Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, new Super Lucky's Tale, and that's it.
Yes, but so they're all coming out on the 8th.
We're going to start here with Disney's Tsum Event Festival, Nat.
This looks... I don't know. I'm not sure what I think of this one.
What do you mean you don't know? Disney, cute.
The characters look cool.
Tsum, whatever the hell that is. No one knows what Tsum is.
No idea. So yeah, I'm interested to see what it's like because the characters are cute. I mean, how they're all round and
it looks
chubby.
To me, it just looks like I guess Mario Party or something like that. You know what I mean? Some sort of little Mario Party mini games. Maybe they're going to be cool. Maybe they're going to be fun. I'm willing to check it out just to see what it's like.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Mario Party's kind of been on the down low for a while, so maybe trying a new party game. I don't know. It might bring something new and fresh.
Well, they just kind of brought Mario Party out and went, yeah, you got it now. It's here. Bye. All right, see you later.
Basically, we're not going to talk about it again.
No. I wish they would though.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so I just enjoy multiplayer games because games are just always funner when you have a reason to play with someone else.
Yeah, I agree.
And so I think this could be something that's maybe actually okay, and it comes with that cool Switch around that time as well.
Oh, wouldn't that be so cool? I'd love to get that.
I know, that'd be a cool bundle. Disgaea 4. So what about this one, Nat? What about Disgaea 4?
Okay, well, I've got 1 of 5 on the Switch, so I'm going to get this one to add to the collection. I haven't actually played them yet just because they're so long. Like, you need to put so many hours into them.
Nippon Ichi Software, we need to have a little bit of a chat here about how long you're making your games because these Disgaea games, Nat, like you've just got to set it like it's like Persona, you know, that type of thing where you just got to set it apart, a part of your life.
Exactly.
To playing it.
Exactly. Like, I want to play them because the stories are so out there. Like, the characters are so over the top. So I want to play them, but yeah, it's just hard finding the time.
Yeah. Mario and Sonic at the
2020
Tokyo Olympics.
I am excited for this. Like, we haven't played a Mario and Sonic game in ages.
Okay, so I wasn't excited for this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I was looking at this and I was going, like I've played Mario and Sonic. I get the idea. You know what I mean? It's like just bringing out another game where it's just like I get the idea, but you're not expanding upon it. You know, do something extra with it. I've played a few of these now. Come on, guys. And then they went ahead and said, okay, we're going to add a retro mode to this game. And all of a sudden, like,
cool.
My eyes are like, okay, guys, you got me interested. Like, they're perked. Tell me more.
Yeah, I like this. They have actually gone and added more into the game. It's not just, here's more Olympic games for you to play.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it's fun that they've actually added a retro mode into it.
Yeah, so I'm interested to try that out and see what like that is. I still think it's just going to be like a little fun little side mode, but it might be enough to actually get a tiny bit of life back into the series.
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking about a 3D platform revival, Natch, new Super Lucky's Tale.
I'm glad this got announced for Switch because it's definitely a game that will fit onto the Switch. It's definitely one I'm interested in picking up. I have seen a little bit of it, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, again, it's one of those end of year titles that's just like, okay, I'm excited for it, but where does it fit in between all these other games?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why this is put together in a way that's like, here's all these games we're looking forward to. Yeah, we're going to get half of these, or less. You know what I mean?
Oh, it will be less.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be less. All of those games we just mentioned were coming out on the 8th of November. Now,
busy day.
We have coming up after that, Pokemon Spot.
Yes, Pokemon is coming out on the 15th. Oh, this is going to be good.
I think this Pokemon looks really cool. In saying that, I always look forward to a Pokemon until I play it.
Oh.
Like, I'm just being honest here.
Yeah.
I always look forward to a Pokemon that's coming up, and then I play it, and I don't get that far into them. You know what I mean? Like, I played I love Red, I love Gold.
Well, you might feel different with this one because it is on the Switch.
But this is why I am feeling different about this one. Is that I feel like having a full 3D Pokemon adventure on the Switch is going to be something that kind of makes me see this as a full console game, and maybe just it's not even about like it being that different from the DS games. It's about tricking my mind into thinking that this feels different and it feels like a console game, and I feel like this game might do that.
Yeah. Well, I finished Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch. I don't know. I just think there's something nice about playing Pokemon games on a big screen.
There is, yeah.
So yeah,
it's always been that way. Ever since I even had like the original Pokemon games and I had my Super Nintendo adapter that allowed me to play them on the big screen. You know what I mean? That was like amazing at those times.
Yep.
Even though it's just a blown up version of that little image you had, it was still amazing.
Yes.
Yeah. What do we got after Pokemon now? We got Doom coming up on the 22nd.
So Doom on the 22nd.
Doom Eternal.
Yeah, no, I haven't actually played any Doom games.
You know, I feel like you said you're excited for every single one of these games. Doom, you're excited for, I know again. But I don't, like, it always surprises me whenever I hear Nat's excited for Doom.
I would give it a go. I think it's a game I could get into.
You'd give it a go?
I'd give it a go.
Okay. I would like to give it a go as well. And last of all here, I snuck one in that doesn't actually have a release date. It's supposed to be coming in Q4 is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
So I'm hoping they slip it into December, just because at the moment December is very dry.
That is strange that December you normally get one big release from Nintendo or one something.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, December is seeming very quiet at the moment. So Crystal Chronicles can just slip nicely into December.
I would take that as a December game. I've always said this in the past that like whenever we get like a Xenoblade game or something like that, it fits perfectly in my December because it opens me up to be like, okay, you have a little bit of a time slot here where you can actually try play the game.
Yeah, I'm really actually hoping that they don't announce any massive games for December. Because it's like, if there is a direct coming up in September, I mean, maybe they will. Maybe they'll be like, here's our massive game for December. Enjoy.
Maybe. You know what? Let's end on the fact that I don't want a direct at the moment. I'm so scared. Like, if they give me a direct, it's like, just give me a direct about what's coming next year. Don't tell me anything about
exactly.
this year.
I agree.
Like, it's so packed. I just don't need it. It's like,
Yep.
Like I said, the reception to the indie direct is just kind of like, okay, yeah, like indie games are coming. Everyone was just kind of like, oh, but I'm already so full. You guys just brought out like, you brought out this lovely looking platter of food in the middle of a smorgasbord.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I've already filled up my belly. I can't fit any more in.